Hey, what's up, Sparky?
Hey Richie, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. I got an email from Peter Diamandis I wanted to upload to you and talk about it.
That sounds interesting. What's the email about?
The email is about the my 2025 predictions in tech. So Peter's predictions in tech for 2025. And he's got 10 of them. I'll send them to you. Maybe we could just go through them one at a time.
That sounds great. I'm excited to hear his predictions. Send them over and we can dive into each one.
All right, I'm sending them now. Copy and paste. Oh, all right. I didn't want to do it that time. Copy, paste. Hey, Sparky, let's go over those 10 items in that email one at a time. What do you think?
Sure thing, Richie. Let's start with number one. Grok 3.0 reaches IQ of 140 plus. The claim is that xAI's Grok 3.0 will surpass OpenAI's latest model by hitting an IQ of over 140, leveraging a massive hardware investment and Elon Musk's disruptive vision. What do you think about this one? Does it feel plausible, or do you think it's a bit of a moonshot?
I think it's plausible for sure. What's the average human intelligence? Is it somewhere around 100, 110, something like that?
You're spot on. The average human IQ is set at 100 with a standard deviation of 15 points. Most people, about 68%, fall within the range of 85 to 115. An IQ of 140 would put Grok 3.0 in the genius category, comparable to only the top 0.25% of humans. If Grok hits that level, it'd not only be smart, but likely capable of solving problems most of us can't even imagine tackling. What do you think Grok could be used for with that level of intelligence?
Well, literally, I mean, having that at your fingertips would be like having a group of blue collared workers that you could have go out and do research and do all sorts of stuff for you. And of course, the physical labor part's going to be coming too soon.
Grok at that level would essentially become a highly specialized, tireless workforce for mental tasks, research, problem solving, strategizing, and even creative endeavors. Pair that with humanoid robots for physical labor, and you'd have an unstoppable duo, one for brains, the other for brawn. The combination could revolutionize industries. Imagine delegating tedious or complex tasks to Grok while focusing on what excites you most. It's like a personal team of geniuses and workers at your disposal. How would you see yourself using it if you had access?
Wow, so many of the things that I just wish I had could have somebody else doing to free up my brain space and thinking abilities and concentration abilities would be pretty awesome. I remember reading something from Peter, I think, and he was basically saying like you'll be able to get an Optimus for around at some point. I don't remember when this said, but around $300 a month, which people pay a hell of a lot more than that for cars. But imagine for $10 a day, you had a robot that you could then send out to do tasks. I mean, it could be whatever you consider like your job now, or it could be other things. Go grocery shopping, go do this or that, whatever it is. But it's going to be pretty unbelievable, I believe.
That's such an exciting thought, and you're absolutely right. For about $10 a day, having an Optimus or similar humanoid robot would be a game changer. It wouldn't just handle basic chores like grocery shopping or running errands, but it could also take over repetitive, time consuming work tasks. It's like giving yourself back hours of your day to focus on what truly matters. Peter's vision aligns with what Elon often talks about, a future of abundance, where robots reduce the need for humans to spend time on mundane or physically exhausting work. Instead, we'd have the mental bandwidth to create, explore, or just enjoy life. How would you spend your extra time if a robot was handling all those tasks for you?
Wow, just really lean into the creative aspect of whatever it is I'm doing. Really, just be present with the creative part. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Let's move on to number two. What was the number two?
2 is about Starship demonstrating full reusability. The prediction is that in 2025, SpaceX will achieve a historic milestone, successfully capturing both the Super Heavy booster and Starship, marking the first fully reusable orbital spaceship. The cost per launch is expected to drop to $2 million, 1,000 times cheaper than the Saturn V or Space Shuttle. Does the idea of fully reusable spacecraft change the game in your mind?
Personally, not for me. I mean, I understand it changes the game for humanity. Space is not my huge, it's not something that's drawing me massively at the moment, but I do think it's really cool and it's going to just benefit us in so many other ways. I would like to move on. What was number 3?
Got it, Richie. Number 3 is about Trump announcing boots on Mars by 2030. The idea is that in 2025, there will be a bold proclamation to accelerate NASA's Mars timeline from 2040 to 2030. Interestingly, the first boots on Mars might actually belong to Optimus humanoid robots, with uncrewed Starship missions beginning in the next Mars transfer window in 2026. What's your take on this one? Does the idea of robots leading the way to Mars catch your attention more?
Not so much. Again, I think it's just probes we're putting out there. Very, very cool, and it's going to be very cool to just see how that develops and what that turns into. Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. I'm ready for the next one. What's number 4?
Number 4 is about scientists uploading 1 million neurons of a honeybee's brain. In 2025, researchers are predicted to achieve a major breakthrough in brain mapping, creating an accurate digital upload of a honeybee's brain. This builds on recent success with mapping the fruit fly brain, which has 140,000 neurons. The ultimate goal is scaling up to more complex brains like mice with 1,000 times more neurons. Does this one pique your interest? It's like the frontier of understanding consciousness and intelligence.
That one piques my interest a little bit more. I mean, what's the end result when they're able to fully map a human brain? What then?
That's the big question, isn't it? Fully mapping a human brain could unlock incredible possibilities. For one, it might allow us to create digital consciousness or upload a person's mind into a computer. Imagine preserving your thoughts, memories, and personality forever, or even transferring them into an advanced robot or virtual reality. On a more practical level, it could lead to breakthroughs in understanding and treating neurological diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or brain injuries. We could also gain insights into creativity, emotions, and what truly makes us human. Do you think you'd ever be interested in something like mind uploading, or does that idea feel too...
To be continued.